Blessed love and greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari. My name Brian Senope, and I'm doing this for African Live. Right now, we are the location, the place to be, Reggae Jam 2014, Bersenbrück in Germany. You know, I have my special guest right around here, and I want to, them to introduce themselves. The group name, Raging Fyah, and they just come off stage with the fire still burning and raging. But let's take some personal introduction. My lord.
Yes, hi. Man, my name is Kumar Bent, lead singer.
Representing for the Raging Fyah, of course. And the next?
Yeah, man, Pele, bass player.
Nice one. So basically now I want to start with the Raging Fyah. I know is a group comprising of how many members? Maybe that I want to throw a bit of light on that, and basically what genre of reggae music that I them do.
Well, it's roots rocking reggae music. It's 5 members, at present. And I mean it started a couple years ago, 2006, out of the Edna Manley College. So you find it's a school thing, everybody was friends in school first, But we really decided to play roots rocking reggae music because of, the consciousness at the time and the yearning desire, to fulfill the soul, So, man, roots rocking.
Nice word. And me say from the item, so youthful, there must be exuberance same way, and there must be every other quality bringing them, the item, to this stage of root consciousness and keeping it. Basically, the I as a bassist player, how is it, to hold a group together, since I know the item was from school same way, but what are some of the challenges, and same ways, what are some of the, good things that make the item stick together?
Well, I mean, we're a family, and like any family, which we face challenges, but at the end of the day, we still share the same vision, so we have to make the same sacrifices and compromise and all of that. So at the end of the day, whatever little shift you might have in the thing, we know it's a boy, there's a greater goal that everybody is envisioning. So we make sure we don't sleep on it to talk about it. Fix it same time and move on back to music, because that's our first love,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right, that's good. And yes, so me want to know, basically we did hear right from the beginning hits upon hits, and for me one of the hits them was talking about on Judgment Day. Right, I had them play that today though, and man, since then it's been really going on. But basically, tell us, what was the inspiration? Because the I is the vocalist, the main vocalist. What was the inspiration leading to that powerful tune?
Well, Judgment Day is a song that somewhat self-explanatory still, but for the layman, in the layman term, everybody can judge themselves, We don't need nobody to come from the sky and tell us, that you're right or wrong. Because when you're right, and when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Right.
So Judgment Day is that kind of song, that really help you to balance yourself on the scale, So it's really check yourself, don't wreck yourself. Because on Judgment Day, we're going to play music for the rebels, roots rock reggae music, for the people who, being oppressed for years and years and years,
Sure.
Because it's only 1% not rebel.
Right.
Everybody else is rebel.
That's what I think said, man, talking about Judgment Day and the rebel music. My lord, how many albums, how far the item come concerning the musical career? How many albums the item have to the item credit?
Yeah, well, in terms of album, we have 2 albums. We just released a second album, Destiny. And the first one was Judgment Day.
Right.
So Destiny just released. And in Europe, we have an exclusive box set, that is distributed by Soul Beats Records from out of France. So they get both albums, Judgment Day and Destiny, in a package. So man, music for all the listeners, all the rebels out there. So go out and get it, Destiny and Judgment Day. Plus, you don't know, we're going to start work on some new production, because we have our production house, Raging Fyah Production. So music is always flowing, and you got to keep the music coming out of the house, isn't it?
True.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, concerning the music and keeping the flow. I want to know basically as the item come up with this one now, the item already on so many European tours already. Right now, you're there on the tour, I guess. And yeah, the venue right now, well, the case is Reggae Jam 2014 from Bersenbrück. Any other lineup, any itinerary, that's the item there on the tour, you could tell the fans them the next places or, the project.
Yeah, well, the tour, Destiny tour, goes to the UK, tomorrow. So we're playing a few dates in UK, the London, Glasgow, Boomtown Festival, that's a big one in the UK. So, I mean, UK, that's where we'll be. So if you're in London, if you're in Glasgow, just look out, Raging Fyah coming soon.
Yes, Raging Fyah. Conscious music is the time and it is the keys. My Lord, tell us basically what are some of the challenges the item facing in the midst of all the tribulation, the crisis, and the problems. Now we know, say, reggae music take all kind of different patterns. We say the genre of reggae music is more. It's the same roots but have different branches. Now there be challenges, there be, so many other things. The item maintaining roots. Of course, yeah. What is it like for the eye?
I mean, with everything, you have to have balance, So, as I say, we face good times and we face bad times. All heap of hungry days.
Right.
We're not going to say suffer because we plant the food in yard and things here. So, you see me? So, not really suffering on that level still. But, I mean, as I said, the conscious decision to do reggae music in this time, it wasn't easy because we were going against the odds of, would I say, pop and dance music and things. So we know from we decided to do it that we were going to face some challenges and some barriers, which we had to kick out of the way because we knew that we wanted. So, I mean, no. Kind of hold the balance now because we kind of got through the rough patches already still. So, a destiny we're facing right now.
Right, yeah. Coming to my next question, I know, the item black people coming out of Jamaica, me is African, and me living right here in Europe, and if we live in places like this, or if we cross over to places like this, really easy, especially with some bureaucracies, how the item already have gained the experience of going through certain places, but do you have still, as a challenge, some of this visa problems, some of these issues, because I've equally been in the promoter business still, and sometimes, it's such a big problem for artists them get that easy access if you go do them work officially. But for the item, at least you've been on the road for a while. Tell us about, some of the experience.
I mean, really visa issue and them thing there. I mean, if you do what is required, I mean, if you're in the right, there's no reason for them to deny, if you're going to do what you're supposed to do. So Raging Fyah don't really have issues with Europe, because it's a couple of years now we've been coming to Europe and it has been smooth, So we give thanks for that still.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Coming back to the next question, me really concerned as a black man about repatriation. But, doing something for Africa, paying back the cause, because sometimes to me hear the Jamaicans say it same way that them can't exchange a continent for an island. What's the ice take on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, Jamaica is where we are right now, and I hear people in America moving back, black Americans moving back to Ghana by the thousands. So it has to be a conscious decision on an individual level to get up and go back to Africa and decide to actually survive and make life in Africa, because Africa ain't a bed of roses as how them present it same way, because there's still systems in place there that we're not used to as people from the West in Jamaica. So it's education to first.
Right.
Before even that, we have to educate about the youth, them, and educate ourselves, because we can't just get up and run to Africa, it's going to be mixed up same way. So we have to just develop the consciousness first, one at a time, one at a time, step out of Babylon.
Yeah. And basically, that brings me to my next question. The I is the lead singer for Raging Fyah. Basically, as the item have seriously 5 members in the group, how does it come about? You know, I hear seriously powerful lyrics, especially when I consider On Judgment the Aya. The first time when me did hear that tune, me listen a whole day. No, sometime I want to know how the item put the lyrics together. Is it from, you know, is the inspiration coming from all, you know, how does it?
Yeah, man, it's a collective effort to make the songs of Raging Fyah, you know. Sometimes in rehearsal, you know, we just a play and one song just fall from the sky, you know. You know, it's like a flowers. It's like a flowers in a garden, you know. You just pick a song. Yeah. But and then sometimes you find that the bass line inspire a melody, or the drum inspire the words based on how the drum sound, you know, if it angry or if it nice or so it's just sounds and emotions, man, and collective effort of everybody, you know, to make the music. Yeah.
So yes, King, me want I direct something straight to the African youth, them who especially I look upon the other ones like the eye them as a forerunner still and want get the inspiration and carry on same state. Yeah, what's the eyes advice? How can someone who want to, you know, equally come into the career, especially with music or the arts, the show business, how should they get steadily focused? What's the eyes advice?
I mean, first thing I would say is
To the youth them out there.
to all the youths out there, anything that you're going to do, make sure you love it from your heart. Because it makes no sense going against the odds, you know. Can't run from yourself. So if you don't feel it naturally, you're already wrong. So make sure that there's a love for whatever you're going to do, whether it be music, whatever arts, anything at all. Find the love for it and just do it out of love, not out of hype or anything like that, you know, and not necessarily for the money, but once you love it, you understand everything I'm here talk about still, you know, because you really have to love it to be able to make certain decisions to move forward. Right. You see me? So make sure you love it and make sure it's something uplifting, you know, because as me say, a balance to life, good and evil. So, would I rather you choose good than evil?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well said. Yeah, it must be true feeling, good feeling. I want to get a bit of that right now in a freestyle, expensive style, whichever style you want to call it. Make me and the massive, the fans of African life feel something natural from the end.
Yeah, stay true to yourself. African, stay true to yourself. Don't go like no buckle pan shelf. Hey, now stay like no buckle pan shelf. Stay true, African don't. Hey, stay true, African stay. Hey, stay true, African stay. Stay true, African stay. From Jamaica we going home, Africa. Stay true, African say. America we coming home, Africa. Stay true, African, hey. Stay true, we not buckle pan shelf. Stay true.
Oh man, Raging Fyah, you caught me on all fours now, even though I'm sitting, yeah? I love the moment, yeah, and I appreciate the item time, you know, for this chit chat, and it's been good, and we put it out to the world because members say this is African life, and we don't just deal with the news and the issues, but we deal with the views and the opinions as well. So whatever you have, we're free to want to put it out there once it's positive. Members say my name is Son of Brian, African Life. From Vienna. We're doing it live from Reggae Jam 2014. Bless. Adios.